What's going on, guys? Let's do this problem right here. The question is asking, the figure shows a steady electric current passing through a wire with a narrow region. What happens to the trip velocity of the moving charges as they go from region A to B and then to C, right? So let's see what happens. So first of all, let's analyze this one. So this is, if you look at this one, the volume is high right here. The area is high. So there's going to be, it's possible to carry huge amount of electron, but as it going through this one, it's not possible to carry as much as electron right here, right? So but the current is basically electron, like flow rate. So we know that current A is C per second, so it's a flow rate, so it has to maintain the same flow rate. So when it goes through this one, when the electron goes through this one, it has to the current has to maintain the same flow rate, so it has to increase the speed. That's when it can carry more electron through this pathway, right? Then it has to decrease right here because it has to maintain the same flow rate. So let's look at these answers and see which one is giving the correct answer. The first one says drift velocity increases from A to B, and decreases from A to B and increases from B to C. From A to B, it decreases. It's a false statement because from A to B it has to increase because it has to carry more, like it has to carry faster through this region, then only it can maintain the flow rate, right? So this is not true. Increases from B to C, that's also not true. So this is a wrong statement. Let's look at the second one. It says that the drift velocity increases from A to B and it decreases from B to C. So increases from A to B, yeah, it has to increase because then only it can maintain the flow rate, and it has to decrease the speed right here, then only it can maintain the flow rate. So this one's correct. Let's look at the third one. Drift velocity remains constant, false statement. Drift velocity decreases all the time, false statement. None of the above false statement. So the answer for this one is 2. The drift velocity increases from A to B and decreases from B to C, and that's how it is. Let's look at the second question. The second question is saying 24 kilowatts electric furnace is connected to 240 volts line. What is the resistance of the furnace? Okay, this is basically, this O represents ohm. We know that ohm unit is like this. That is what this one represents. So when we have power and volt, we can use this equation. P is equal to V square over R. Here they are asking for the resistance, so we have to find R. R is going to be equal to V square over P. We know that voltage is 240 volts. 240 volts, and power is 24 kilowatts. But we have to convert this one into watts, so we have to multiply this one by 1000. So that's going to be 24,000, right? Actually, this is 240 square. So don't worry about unit for now. So this is going to be square, and this is going to be 24,000. So what we can do, we can take one of the 240 and cancel with this square, and that's going to be 1 right here. So this is going to be 240 over 100, and that's equal to 2.4 ohm, and that's going to be the answer. So that matches with B answer, and that's going to be the answer for this question. And that's how we do this kind of problems. And don't forget, this is first question, this is second question, 2 separate questions, right? I hope you guys find this video helpful. See you next time.